Okay, no intro tonight. I'm just gonna jump right in, so I'm already late. About 23 minutes. Played a little bit more of Maten no Sametsu earlier today. I grinded out one more level just to see about, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't like at the edge of like being able to make progress, and I was like tapping out right before, shit got good. That I wasn't just being a pussy, but I got that extra level, went over to that bandit hideout and got wiped by the first group of enemies I ran into. It was two skeletons and another guy, and even though I can one shot all of them, and I'm renting the sickle so I can attack multiple people in one round, even with an extra level, the skeleton still went before I did, and of course one of the hits missed, and before I could attack a second time I succumbed to their overwhelming offense. So I said, yeah, this game's ass. That game has the worst balance I've ever seen in a JRPG, and I've played some stingers in the last 10 years. I've played some absolute bottom of the barrel fucking Cosmic Fantasy 2 stankers, and none of them had as bad game balance as Maten no Sametsu, which is surprising because I played another RPG those guys made a couple years earlier, and that one, besides being low budget as fuck, it gameplay wise it was fine. It was like any other RPG. So they just, I guess they all just started smoking crack and forgot how to make an RPG. Cool. Anyway, we're gonna move on to a new game. This one just got a fan translation on the PC98. The TurboGrafx 16 version of this has been translated for a bit longer, but that version is like censored and the graphics are worse. And I'd already played Dead of the Brain 1 on the PC98, so I was holding out for the second one to get a translation, and that should just happen. So we're gonna play it. I kind of wanted to play this around Halloween. I think it was out around then, but I was wrapped up in too many other things, so we're putting it off until now. And unless I decide to go back and revisit some stuff that I skipped over or played a little bit of and had to flush, like Ultima 7, I guess I put too many items on the floor in the game and it just started crashing like constantly. Like that game is like Skyrim. It's like a huge open world that's, no loading screens. I mean, Skyrim has loading screens on interiors, but like the overhead map is all interconnected, and I think if you put too many items on the ground, the game starts crashing. So I would have had to restart my game. So I don't know, I would like to go back and play Ultima 7 again at some point. There's a couple other games like that too where I stopped playing them because shit went south, but I would be down to try again someday. But if I decide not to, this will be the last game for now anyway, from 1993, and we'll be moving on to 94 after this banger. So let's fucking go. Okay, we got a little disclaimer. This work is based on the story of the 7th and final chapter of Dead of the Brain. What does that mean? So Dead of the Brain 1 is chapter 1 through 6, and this is only chapter 7 or something? What's going on here? Nightmare Collection, Dead of the Brain 2, Return of the Living Dead. New game. Let's go. One second. Rush Team presents. Dead of the Brain 1 was tight though, I really liked it. So I'm hoping this one is of equal or greater quality. Let's see. Music composed by Muse. Whoa, the band Muse made the music for this game. I always thought the way that guy sang was kind of annoying. Chiaki Watanabe. Kensuke Ide. Kensuke these nuts. Hey, what up? Thanks for the follow, Boygan. 7337. What up, what up? 2 years ago, Cole and Sheila were able to stop Ghoul's plans, but had to go move to the neighboring town after the undead destroyed their city. As the two became accustomed to their new lives, Cole proposed to Sheila, who happily accepted. They told the good news of their friends Terry and Lynn and went to Cole's apartment to celebrate. However, their happiness is about to come to an end, for tonight a new nightmare begins. Dead of the Brain. Final chapter. Whoa. Yeah, so what even happens in Dead of the Brain 1? I haven't played it in a while. It's probably been a couple of years at this point. I don't know, maybe it's only been a year, but it feels like it's been longer. Your homies with, let's see, the guy from Back to the Future. What's his name again? Doc something? I can't remember the doctor's name from Back to the Future. He makes a zombie serum that infects a cat. And then a police officer comes to the place and somehow he gets infected and it like spreads to the whole city. And you end up taking shelter in like a office building or a shopping mall or something. I can't remember. With some other survivors. This music is pretty cool. I think your girlfriend is like out there somewhere too. You're like trying to find her. I remember one, like you smash this one chick for some reason. You have sex with one of those other survivors even though you have a girlfriend, but then I think the chick you have sex with gets killed. So I guess that makes it okay. No harm, no foul. It's like it never happened. And then you find out that like the military had something to do with it. I think there are some military guys in the building and they end up like double crossing everybody. And you wind up at like, I think the facility or the factory where they're like the zombie virus originally came from. I thought the doctor made it. Why does the military have it? I don't know. Anyway, then you find out that the guy that was like the backstabber for the military in the group was like, he's actually like a robot or something like that. He's like a Terminator. He looks just like one of the Terminators from Terminator. And you defeat him, and then yeah, like it says here, you leave the town with your girlfriend and move to a new town. So apparently shit is about to hit the fan once again. What's gonna happen now? Ghoul, you're a very lucky soul, even though your body's been destroyed. It seems that your brain survived, so the main antagonist is still going to be this guy. But thanks to that, I'll be able to revive you once more. This is your last chance. Kill those who know about the reincarnation serum that Cougar made. Yes, kill Cole, who did this to you, and the woman too. I've implanted a detonator in your head so you won't disobey me like before. Am I supposed to know who this guy is that's talking? I don't remember. The detonator is small in size but can be easily destroy your brain in its entirety. If you follow my orders, you'll have nothing to worry about. But if you choose to disobey me, I will not hesitate to destroy your brain. Dead of the Brain, damn. It looks like your medicine is running low. You can't live without your next dose of this, can you? The reincarnation serum. The heck is going on? I might need to turn up the audio a little bit. Yeah, it's a little bit quiet. It could be a little bit louder. Hello? Go 71. Let's see. Hello? Video? It'll probably show up in a second. Hold on. Maybe I have to click something. I'm so sorry for making you do all the cleanup. Yeah, as soon as I clicked it showed up. It's alright, you're all worn out, aren't you? Yeah, look at the art, man. Look at the background. You got like the different radiance and everything. And you know, I'm seeing there's a lot of dithering in PC98 graphics that on a A CRT screen that isn't 1 inch in front of your face, 1 foot in front of your face would totally blend together and make new colors. This would look even better. I'm fine, but those two sure know how to party even though they have work tomorrow. We sure made you knock back the drinks. Yeah, and I'll be sleeping like a log after all that booze. Oh yeah, this game has pixel hunting galore. Whoa, they put blinking indicator around things you can interact with? Yo, okay, the first game definitely didn't have that. And there was a lot of places in the game I would get stuck because I was fucking up the pixel hunt. System, can we save? Let's drop a save. Save number 1. Cool, cool. Dun, 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 dun. The engagement ring sparkles on Sheila's left ring finger. It's not the priciest, but I still remember the big Sheila smile on her face when I gave it to her. It's the thought that counts, homie. Sheila changed a bit over time. She used to seem more quiet and reserved. And you're saying I should have stayed that way? Oh god, I accidentally double-clicked. I'm a tomboy, deal with it, damn. Lynn seemed jealous about what we got going. She should bite the bullet and marry Terry already. Terry Bogard? Wait, those two are a thing? Cole, you couldn't tell? After the incident 2 years ago, Terry was mentally wrecked. Oh, it's been 2 years. So I introduced him to Lynn. I thought she'd be good for him. I guess back then is when they first clicked. Geez, I didn't notice at all. Terry should have said something to me. Okay. Phone? My phone. Nobody's calling me now, and I haven't got anybody to call at the moment. Yo. Me too, bro. I moved into this apartment after the incident, which rendered my last place uninhabitable. I heard they're looking for new tenants, but biker gangs have been raising hell nearby since this isn't the safest part of town. The apartment has big rooms, but it's really old, hence the cheap rent. Since I'm engaged to Sheila, I need to save a lot of cash, so I can't justify paying a bunch of rent. I've got a bunch of magazine clippings on the wall. Whenever I see a photo or an article I like, I stick it on the wall. Just like Jackie Chan. Only the radio works on this stereo. The cassette and the CD components are busted. I should really get it fixed. We're having a conversation, so I don't want to ruin the mood by turning on the radio. Sheila's sensitive about that kind of thing. Who are you calling sensitive? How can she hear my thoughts? Cole turned on the radio, huh? Without any music, it's a little lonely, isn't it? You're something else. This is why I never understand women. Okay. But seriously, you drank like a fish. Are you going to be able to wake up tomorrow? It's fine, it's fine. It's our trip to Canada, after all. A hangover derailing those plans would be a disaster. Sure would. Sheila got me a flight to Canada as a birthday present. I want to get us the full tour package, but my paycheck only goes so far, so it's the flight or nothing. That's more than enough. You got the tickets, right? What are you talking about? I already handed them to you. For real? I've got them? I saw you put them in your pocket, genius. Damn, she's talking shit. Oh, right. I don't want to lose these. You should hold on to them for me. Tomorrow can't come soon enough. I won't be able to sleep thinking about it. I'd better hit the hay soon. I don't want to go half asleep when I'm seeing the sights in the Great White North. Tomorrow can't come soon enough. Okay. That's right, 2 years ago, Doc called me to say he created the reincarnation serum. That's what started the incident. Cole, let's not go there. Dr. Cougar wouldn't want us to think about it now of all times. Right. Why do you keep looking at the phone? You expecting a call? Nah, just zoning out. Yup, it's my side piece. She's calling. Any minute now. Here's the door to my room. The lock's rusted, so one good hit would bust it open. Even if a burglar got in, there's nothing worth stealing. Or a zombie could just burst my door down. What about the stereo system? It's more like a radio. The cassette deck and the CD player are broken. Cole, you're not much of a gadget guy, are you? I only buy the necessities, like a fridge and washing machine. How about a car? Even if I had a car, I wouldn't go anywhere. Not that I've even got a license. I still say you should change your locks if someone breaks your door down. I haven't made enough enemies for anybody to stab me. It's unlocked right now. I'll lock it after Sheila goes home. I thought that said hee hee. Okay, it's on. Thanks. ... So, yeah. Is hard rock okay? Sure. I thought you'd want some mood. Does that say mood? It looks like it says hood. I thought you'd want some hood music. The radio's playing hard rock. It's late, so I really shouldn't crank it up. The radio's playing rock. Cole, are you all packed for the trip? It should be fine. The bag got my passport, change of clothes, camera, and Uno. Uno? Yeah, you know, the card game? It's fun, isn't it? Yeah, I know Uno. But wouldn't 2 players be a drag? Well, then you can ask someone else to join in. So pushy. Anyway, that's my bag all packed. Oh no, what is it? I forgot to buy film for the camera. What am I gonna do? It's fine, we'll just pick some up tomorrow on the way to the airport. Cole, you're the king of oversleepers. I'm gonna go grab some right now. The supermarket's open till 2 a.m., right? Oh no. Don't go to the... No. This is where everything goes wrong. No, don't leave. Yeah, I think so. Okay, I'm off then. Wait, you need cash? No, I'm good. Be back soon. Take care, alright? And that's the last time we ever see her again. She's always been so scatterbrained, just the same after all these years. She's not wrong about the oversleeping. Surprised she took that into account. Eek! Sheila, what's wrong? Already? Damn. Lynn, Terry. His brains are hanging out. Cole. Jesus, what happened here? I don't know, but when I came down the stairs... Is he dead? Sheila. Terry and Lynn are both dead. They've been beaten so badly. What the hell? Yo, what if she did it? Dun dun dun. They both left my room 10 minutes ago. Did it happen then? Where? Were they being targeted? I don't know, but Terry and Lynn would never try to hurt anyone. They really wouldn't. Shit. Who could have done this to them? Should we call the police? Wait. Let me search the area first. If I can find any kind of clue that might point towards the culprit. It's too dangerous. Leave it to the cops, and if someone else reports us here, they might think we're responsible. I can't forgive whoever did this to my best friends. There's no reason anyone would be here. Nobody would even notice if you did some vandalism back here. Dun dun dun. What happened? You killed my homies, man. That's Terry. His eyes still have an expression of terror. Just what was the last thing that he saw? Terry's eyes are scary. He bled out. The amount of blood loss would kill anyone. What are these wounds? It looks like his head might have been slammed into the wall. And the blood hasn't clotted. It's only been 10 minutes since they left the room. But that is peculiar, I mean. What is? If someone were getting attacked like that, they wouldn't have screamed for help. Now that you mention it, in a place as quiet as this, we should have heard it. But there's no no scream. There was no sound at all. That means the culprit wasn't acting alone. How do you figure? If those two got ambushed, one of them could have screamed, right? If both died without a sound, someone might have attacked them at the same time. It looks like a good time. Looks like the good times we had are just memories now. Lynn lying down over there, she's just a girl. They should have taken it easy on her, you know? The culprits must have planned on killing them both, otherwise they wouldn't have taken it so far. Lynn, you and Terry were doing so well together. It's true, I feel sorry for her. There's no signs of a struggle or anything stolen. It isn't possible. If someone attacked Lynn, Terry would have stood up for it. He would have called out for help. It's true, the culprit was dead set on killing them. But just who could have done such a thing? It's too awful. Anyone using this alley to live here, and who in their right mind would come into this alley in the middle of the night? There's a lot of notices posted on the wall, not that they really get anybody's attention. The building's shadow makes this place dark even during the daytime. You can't see anything that's going on from the street. Nobody would have seen when it went on here, especially at this hour of night. You can see the bloodstains from the two. It's gruesome. Is that it? over there, Main Street, but it's too dark that nobody would have been able to see. The culprit must have fled that way. Right, the wall's too high to climb. If they headed towards the main street, it might be hard to catch up. Main Street is bustling even at night. Cole, I've been wondering, what are these weird spatters on the ground? Other purple shit. I don't know, moss maybe? That kind of thing can be bioluminescent. No, that's not it. If it's not moss, what could it be? Let's see. What is it? Does it have a shell? Or a smell? This font is hard to read, man. Some of the letters are kind of goofy. Oh my god, this is... What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. It's the reincarnation serum. No way, you're kidding. There's no mistaking it. It smells strong. Exactly the same as the stuff Doc had 2 years ago. I'll never forget it. Why? How could something like this wind up here? I don't know. Wait, could it be? These two? Cole, stop, that's a lie. The incident's all over. We're the only people left to know about Dr. Cougar's reincarnation serum, right? That's right. 2 years ago, after I defeated Ghoul, there isn't anyone left who knew about the serum, but how is it here? How would I know? Can I investigate the serum? What are we gonna do? Let me take a closer look at his head. So that's how it is. His scalp's been torn off and his brain is... What the hell? He took a real hit, so that explains the blood. His scalp's been completely chewed off? Yeah. So a zombie ate his brain? Just like I feared, Lynn's head is totally caved in. Why? Why would the reincarnation serum be here now? I don't know, but that means someone aside from us knows about it. Could the culprit be the undead? Probably. You don't see any other people gnawing on heads. If it's really a zombie, people on the street would be freaking out. That's true, but it doesn't look like anything's different from usual. It doesn't look like anybody's on zombie alert. Sheila, take a look at this wall. There's traces of reincarnation serum all over it. Why is it there? The serum's supposed to be ingested via injection, isn't it? Administered via injection. A zombie would explain it. If a reincarnated corpse were shambling about, the serum would be using out of it, right? Was someone trying to lure me out? What? Someone killed our friends in front of my apartment, and there are traces of reincarnation serum everywhere. We're trying to find things that aren't there. If we just called the police, this would be all over. Maybe. Cole, you're overanalyzing things. Cole? Sheila, I got something to ask you. No, Cole. I just can't sit back and pretend like it didn't happen. But tomorrow was our very first trip. We got tickets and you bought a new bag. Sheila, you need to understand. Doc saved me during the incident 2 years ago. That's why I'm still here. But if I don't do anything, he would have died for nothing. I don't know who, but someone out there is using Doc's reincarnation serum. I can't just ignore that. I like how their two best friends just got murdered in front of their apartment and there's zombie serum all over the place, and Sheila's like, are we still going on vacation tomorrow? Like, no, bitch. That shit is canceled. We have to do some zombie fucking busting right now. Are you serious? I mean, getting away, like, but, like, the other thing is, like, you know, the motivation could be, alright, well, we need to get out of here. I don't want to, you know, we dealt with the last one. Somebody else can deal with this one. I just want to not die and be safe. So that, I could accept that rationale, but that's not her rationale either. Her rationale is, I want to go on vacation. Okay. If I leave things as they are, the damage is only going to spread, and I'll be letting down Terry and Lynn, who loved and supported us. Sheila, please, the gun you had from back then. You don't have to spell it out. I know you better than anyone, Cole. I'll get the gun. You wait here. I know Sheila wanted me to stop, but I can't back down after seeing how far things have gone. It's got 3 rounds. Don't go around shooting like a crazy person and get arrested. Here, take it. Thanks. Wait for me. I'll be right back. We're gonna leave her there with the dead bodies and reincarnation serum? Bro, she's gonna get... They're gonna wake up and eat her. Yo, that car looks mad weird. What the hell? I'm on the main street, but there's no sign of any zombies. Taxi's waiting for fares. It's early, so there aren't any yet. By 4 AM, it's a veritable cab convoy. Maybe the killer already rode off in one of these cabs. Set on the street. I could grab a taxi too, but where would I go? Better stay here and hunt for clues. There's a newsstand in front of that shop. There's a high traffic area. Must have some good sales. The newsstand's run by the regular bearded fella, hawking papers and magazines. Says he's got 2 grandkids in the boonies. I get my paper delivered, so I don't need to buy one here. Can we ask him if he saw anything? Plenty of nightlife on this street. People start showing up once it gets dark. Lots of people walking around unfazed, just another ordinary night. If a zombie's head popped out of the alley, everybody would be losing their shit. But nothing. Even if the culprit is human, no normal person would chew through Terry and Lynn's skulls and devour their brains. No, it's gotta be zombies. I'm not seeing anyone suspicious here. This bar has an outdoor seating. Typically there'd be 3 or 4 people outside drinking, but today it's unusually empty. Once I went drinking here with Terry and we got totally destroyed and drank until the morning. Shit, just who did that to him? Huh? Who's that? I hear motorcycles. Oh, it's the biker gang? They did it? What the? Yo, sweet cheeks, how about we go out on a hot date? No, let me go. It's all good, baby. It's not like you got anywhere else to go. Looks like the Bloody Fox gang is up to the same old bullshit. The Bloody Fox gang? Stop it! Dude, the music's going crazy. If I don't jump in, they're gonna kidnap that girl. But if you don't throw down with the Bloody Fox, you're cruising for a bruising. You got curves in all the right places, don't you? No, let me go! Come on, what's the matter? Don't you want to have some fun with us? She's definitely a looker. She's got a nice style, and what? Aw, shit. I'm no different from those low-lives. He started gooning on her while she was getting sexually abused. What the hell? Yeah, dude, what's wrong with you? I feel bad for her, but I got things to do right now. Knock it off or I'm calling the fuzz. The cops answered to us, dipshit. They're doing squat. Why don't you come here and have some fun with us? I'm into aggressive women like you. No, let me go. I feel sorry for her, but he's a Bloody Fox member. If I get involved, there's gonna be trouble. I'm supposed to leave the area. Looks like the Bloody Fox gang is up to typical bullshit. That's gotta be one of his buddies on the bike. I guess that's the motorcycle I heard earlier. That biker's saying something. Hey, how long you gonna waste your time on that annoying bitch? Take her already. Let me go! You better pipe down. My kindness has a breaking point. Wait a minute. Right there. Is that paint on the bike tire? It looks like the droplets of the reincarnation serum from the alley. Are these the guys? No, no. These guys just got here and we couldn't hear any bikes after the murder. Maybe it's just paint. I'll ask and maybe see if I can help the girl too. Time for me to step in. Hey, I want to ask you a question. Ask later, shitheel. Help me! Listen up. I said you're gonna answer my question. Look at this guy. Looks like straight out of HNK. It's all your fault that the girl got away. Sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. I hope you're ready for the king of all ass kickings. Can I shoot him? You dumb shit. You knew we were Bloody Fox and you're still trying to pick a fight with us? I know who you are, but I'm not here to fight you. I just need to ask you something. Don't fuck with me. Stepping to us in our own hood takes real balls, and I'm gonna cut them off. Oh boy, I really kicked the hornet's nest now. I'll show you why your dumbass should be scared of the Bloody Fox. Spare me the chest puffing. If you're gonna make a move, do it now, Grandpa. I ain't waiting for you. You little shit. Huh? What's wrong? Come at me already. Wait a minute, you're packing, aren't you? What happened to that swagger? You're giving me an itchy trigger finger. What is up with this game, dude? This is totally different than the first one. What is this encounter? This is like some like nerdy teenagers like wet dream right here. Standing up to the thugs. Got my gun. Oh, wait, hold on. I'll tell you anything. Just put the piece away. I'll put it away, but make the wrong move and I'll blast a hole in your guts. Yeah, this is mad cringe. Fine, fine. We're just doing this right out in the open too. Cops should be on the way any minute now. What is it you want to know? You need to tell me what that is splattered on your buddy's bike tire. Huh? His tire? It's caked all over it, the stuff that looks like purple paint. Oh, that stuff? Maybe he ran over it when he was riding. It's just paint, yeah? Nobody around here will make eye contact with me. I guess they all know they don't want to get mixed up with these guys. Where could it have happened? I, don't know. You telling me you want to die? Come on, man. We've been hanging out at the Bayside Research Lab at the next town over all day, so it could have happened there. What the fuck were you doing over there? The Bayside Research Lab? That's where the android Ghoul was hiding out 2 years ago. But why Bayside? Maybe Ghoul still had an extra stash of reincarnation serum? Bloody Fox owns that place, man. I guess there's no choice, I gotta check it out. You're crazy, man. No normal dude would be willing to stroll into a Bloody Fox den. You FBI or something? Stop asking questions you don't want to know the answer to. We had a good chat. We should do this again sometime. Hell no, I never want to see your mug again. Right, time to hit the Bayside Research Lab. The entrance to the Bayside Research Lab. I had a run-in with the guy named Ghoul here 2 years ago. He used this place as his hideout. Where's Sheila? What happened to her? He used the reincarnation serum to bring back the dead and kill off the residents of the town one by one. I tried to stop him by force-feeding him a grenade, but he already had been turned into an android by the lab's director. Oh, is that who, was standing over his body in the intro was the lab director? I don't even remember that guy. In the end, my hunter friend Kathy sacrificed herself by using explosives to send Ghoul straight to hell, but in the end, Ghoul killed almost everyone I knew. Oh, is that the chick that we smashed in the like abandoned building? Maybe she didn't die that early, she survived until the end of the game and then sacrificed herself. The director experimented on Ghoul's corpses with the reincarnation serum, and as it decayed, he replaced its parts with android components. Eventually, Ghoul became more machine than man. Once he realized his own strength, he killed the director and began pursuing his own ambitions. But now that Ghoul is gone, the lab is nothing more than a ruin. Okay. There's a big tree, nobody tending to it, so its branches are growing uncontrolled in every which way. Trees are creepy at night, aren't they? This one adds to spooky atmosphere, at least by 10%. Okay. There's a metal barrel, sorry, got hentai in the brain. It's a metal barrel next to the entrance. Let's check it out. I thought there might have been reincarnation serum in the barrel, but it's empty. Judging by all the broken glass, the maintenance staff got laid off a long time ago. It's empty, I don't need to poke around. Inside the entrance is a factory floor, a perfect hangout for the Bloody Fox lowlives. It's too dark to see what's inside, and I don't know where the Bloody Fox members are lurking. I need to be extra careful in there. I really had better things to do than look at trees all night long. The power probably cut off a long time ago. It's nothing moonlight or nothing else. I can't tell where the Bloody Fox members are lurking, so I'm gonna have to be real careful. Oh boy. It's quiet as a grave in here. Let's make a new save. I don't want a soft lock. There's a warning text about equipment handling written on the wall. I guess it's all rusted over. This isn't up to the OSHA code, I guess. I don't need to read these warnings. Every piece of equipment here is shut down. It's not like the stuff is going to start up anytime soon. Yo, look at all the pipes, though. That's hella pipes. There's a bunch of pipes sticking out of this machine. I have no idea what they're used for, aside from scrapping metal for looters. Looking at the ceiling vents, I bet these machines were cracking full power back in the day. Must have been an oven in here. None of the machines show any trace of the reincarnation serum. This place has been abandoned for 2 years. You could probably knock this metal plate off with a little force. Should we do that? I have like an inventory, it seems. There's debris all over the floor. I better watch my step, or I'd slip and fall. It'd be a tetanus time. Excuse me. 2 years ago, Ghoul got blown to hell by plastic explosives. There's not even a scrap of them left. Good riddance. I'm sure the police cleanup crew took care of the wreckage, but I bet they never figured out an android was behind all this mayhem. Huh? What's this? Is that a mouse? Some kind of... it's the same stuff as the Ghoul android body was made of? I wouldn't have thought anything like this would be left behind. But it's just leftover scraps from a real asshole. He's dead and gone, right? No! Huh? That's a woman screaming. Someone help me! Where is she? Ruh-roh. Damn, they all got... Is he holding a cigarette or a syringe? I thought they were all holding syringes for a second, but they got cigarettes. Hold still, bitch. No, stop! It's a bloody fox. These guys are up to no good. No, please help me! Poor girl's pleading for help, I better intervene. They're attacking that woman, but it's too dark to make out who she is. The Bloody Fox members are assaulting that woman, and I've got to get answers out of them. Please help me! Poor girl's pleading for help, I better intervene. Wait, is that guy holding a syringe? What's going on here? The Bloody Fox members are assaulting the woman. I've got to get answers out of them. Hey, what's in that syringe, huh? Who the fuck are you? Who I am doesn't matter. Tell me what's in there. Help me, please! Hehehe, you wanna know? Come and get it. I guess it comes down to this then. Freeze, punks! This music. Huh? You think a little pea shooter like that's gonna spook us? Help me! What you gonna do? Forget about the girl for now. Let's show this shit fucker how the bloody wolves deal with uninvited guests. Hehehe, you're fucking dead! Oh damn, the music turned again. Am I supposed to do something? Hello? Oh, there we go. Oof! Tell your friends about how the Bloody Fox is. Tell them in hell. I think I died. Okay. I don't even know what I was supposed to do. Do I have to do this all over again? Yeah. Okay, I don't have my mouse yet. Wow. Okay. I have to click in the right place. Too fast for you. Oh, I'm supposed to block the punch. Shit. Asshole. And then punch him in the face? Yo, get fucking wrecked. Damn. Oh shit. You're quick, I'll give you that. But now it's time for you to join the club. Yo, we got jokes. You swing in a club. Die, fuckwit. Ugh. Oh, they got me? Eat it, you bastard. So who is that dude? Who was that dude packing heat? He was asking about Purple Sky. You figured he's a pig? How should I know? After we beat the shit out of him, he won't cross Bloody Fox again. Ha ha ha, ain't that the truth? But that fucker just wasted our last dose of Purple Sky. We gotta restock. Yeah, for sure. Are they taking the serum as like a drug? Are they gonna turn into zombies? Damn, I didn't expect to get clubbed like that. Guess that's what happens when you get cocky. But they were talking about drugs, right? So the stuff they had wasn't reincarnation serum, it was just some typical street junk, right? Never heard of a drug called Purple Sky. Anyway, no point sitting around. I should head home. Sheila's probably worried sick. Huh? A matchbook? One of them must have dropped it. Might come in handy later. Can't tell what it says. Youch, Sheila's gonna chew me off for this one. She's in a good mood, despite her best friends getting murdered. Cole, I've been worried sick about you. Where'd you go? I'm okay, I've just been through some stuff. Stuff like what? You're all beat up. It's fine. It's nothing I can't sleep on. And we're a tough guy, huh? Well, he survived the zombie apocalypse. I guess he'd toughen up a little bit. I see the bodies were moved at least. Someone else must have cleaned it, called it in. The cops arrived after you left and kept asking questions, but nobody saw the culprit, so there's not much to go on. Did you find anything? I'm not sure. Bloody Fox is peddling a new drug, and it's got more than a passable resemblance to the reincarnation serum. No way, they turned it into a narcotic? Cole, what happens to someone once they inject it with the reincarnation serum? After the injection, you actually die once, then brought back before a brain death. After that, you can't die unless your brain is destroyed. Wait, what? Okay. And someone who's been injected can go on living like before, normal thinking and speaking processes. It basically grants you immortality. Really? Okay, so if you use it on someone who's alive, then they become immortal, but if they die, they become a zombie? Does that mean Bloody Fox is a gang of immortals? Not exactly, as I did manage to KO one guy with the punch. If he'd taken the serum, he would have just shrugged it off. What do you mean? The splattered substance next to Terry and Lynn's bodies matched the Bloody Fox drug called Purple Sky. But you thought it was the reincarnation serum. Right, the color and smell match the serum that Doc Cougar made. But Purple Sky doesn't have the full effects of the original reincarnation serum. So someone came up with a narcotic that has similarity to Doc's reincarnation serum. I can't say for certain. Doc used to say that the color of the reincarnation serum was super unique and hard to replicate. I'm guessing here, but I'm thinking the serum is a component of Purple Sky. But I thought we were only people left alive to know about Doc's serum. How could it resurface now? Hard to say, but since Bloody Fox has the stuff, we're gonna need to solve the mystery of how they got it, for Doc's sake. There's a lot of Bloody Fox members, only 2 of us. We're gonna have to pick our targets. You're right. You're right. Do we have anything to go on? Not much. And something did get dropped in the scuffle. Let me see, I've got it somewhere. What'd you find? Here it is. It's a matchbook. Bar Reese? You a regular? Not quite. But there's an article about it in the morning paper. One sec. Ah, here it is. Damn, it says that Bloody Fox member Ben Raymond killed 7 of his buddies at Bar Reese and was promptly gunned down by 20 cops? Holy shit, that's crazy. Gang infighting, you think? No, it says he was just a junkie, but something still feels off. How do you figure? How could one junkie take out 7 people in a bar without getting subdued? Would have gotten mobbed by everybody else. It doesn't matter what drug you're on, someone would have taken you out long before the cops finally showed up. It doesn't make any sense. What went down in there? I think we need to pay Reese a visit. Taking on the big dogs, you sure you'll be okay? This is something I'm gonna have to unravel myself. I think I'm gonna pay Reese a visit, okay. There's a big old air conditioner mounted on the ceiling. It's starting to get chilly, so I'll need to put the AC to work again. Okay. Any calls while I was out? None, sorry. There's a phone on the wall, but I don't have anybody to call at the moment. That wall is plastered with photos and clippings I've pasted up. It's more fun to put stuff on the wall because of filling them out somewhere. It's more fun to put stuff on the wall instead of filling them out. What? Okay. I guess that's it, we're ready to go. Did anybody stop by while I was out? Not a soul. Were you expecting somebody? No, not really. So you headed out? Not yet, I need to think a little bit longer. I thought we were going to Reese. What am I missing? Oh wait, maybe I click move? Okay, I'm off to Bar Reese. Don't come back in a pine box, cool. I know, I'll be careful. Bar Reese, it's a hangout for Bloody Fox, so I gotta be careful. Hee 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 hee. Hey pal, you know what happened here yesterday? I don't care how many times you ask, I wasn't here yesterday, I don't know nothing. So who was here? I said I don't know nothing, especially when a piggy is asking. Oink oink. Watch out you don't slip on any leftover brains on the ground. You're standing where Ben got his head blasted up and Was Ben and Bloody Fox? Beats me. I wasn't in this. They had important things to do. Sure, you look pretty shit-faced. You heading down into the bar? A time like the present. How is anybody this stupid? You're gonna get thrashed within an inch of your life, pal. It's not, I'm not here to throw down. I just want to ask your buddies about what happened yesterday. Get a load of this guy. Come right out of a comic book. Talking to this guy anymore is like bashing my head against the wall. This is the same Bar Reese that was mentioned in the newspaper article, where the gang members killed 7 of his friends. The newspaper article said that the culprit, Ben Raymond, was a junkie. A junkie who was able to kill 7 people without anybody stopping him? I'm sure Purple Sky Drug has been doing the rounds here. Got a hunch Ben might have been something to do with it too. Anyway, I should go in and ask about Purple Sky. A bunch of Bloody Fox bikes parked outside. The owners are probably inside, sticking to Shirley Temples. They aren't taking good care of these bikes at all. They're filthy. The resale value on these is going to be nil. Okay. Just nerding out over some random details. The entrance to Bar Reese, the door to the bottom of the stairs. Bloody Fox sat by the entrance, looks drunk as a skunk. Let's move into the depths, I guess. This place seems pretty unwelcoming. No Michelin star for these guys. There's a bunch of Bloody Fox members drinking in the back. The bikes out front probably belong to them. Besides them, the bar seems pretty empty. Wonder if it's an off day or if the multiple murders had something to do with it. There's a patron sitting by the counter. If they're a regular, they might have heard about yesterday's murder spree. You drinking something? Could I have a beer? Thanks, I'll leave the money right here. I want to ask you about yesterday's murders. The newspaper said that the culprit, Ben, was a junkie. You know if he had any connection to a drug called Purple Sky? Hey, are you even listening to me? Not much of a reporter, are you? Look, what do you know about Ben? I might as well be talking to a fire hydrant. Hey, could I ask you something? Can you answer a question for me? The hell? Man, you just gotta ignore me? Come on, answer my question. Fine, I'll just ask someone else. I need to get some information and get out. I'm tired of messing with these guys. Hey, about what happened here last night. Hey, come on, throw me a bone here. I'm not just a bartender. Everybody here is a real antisocial. You're spooking the other customers. Can you cut it out? I'll leave you alone if you tell me about yesterday's incident. I've been through a lot to get here. No dice, pal. I'm just filling in for a buddy tonight. I don't know anything about any incident. Maybe try talking to some of the regulars. Anybody in particular? Yeah, the Bloody Fox guy's drinking at that table in the back. That is, if you got the guts to start chatting up with those monsters. Heh. Bloody Fox. Otherwise, you should, you know, piss off. That Boy Scout demeanor of yours ain't exactly match our normal clientele. Boy Scout, huh? Well, I'm not walking away from this. Got no choice but to strike up a combo with those punks. Pick a fight with Bloody Fox all by your lonesome, huh? I'll grab the popcorn. Let's see. Man, they all are bald or got a mohawk. Oh, I guess that guy isn't bald. That's why he's got the chick, because he's the only one that isn't bald. I don't think these guys are gonna roll over and give me the information I need. Huh? Hey you. What are you saying to yourself over there? Hey, what up, girl? Yeah, so Bloody Fox has to share female members. These assholes are just low-life thugs. They seem to be paying attention to the guy sitting to the right of the girl. Chain of command is king with these guys. That guy acting all high and mighty has got to be the boss around here. Bet you he's involved with Purple Sky. She looks like she's in deep with these guys sitting next to her. Could that other guy be the leader? I'm not talking with these punks as their leader or nothing. Listen up, I got questions for you. You got questions? How about you get down on your hands and knees first? If you want to ask a question, then bow down to me first. Bow down? Yeah, then I'll decide if I want to answer or not. Looks like she's all over the place mentally, probably a junkie. It's a filthy table. Cigarette ashes have escaped the ashtrays and are covered with just about every surface available. I see vinyl baggies and syringes on the table. These hues are the opposite of subtle. It's gotta be purple sky. Why don't you take a picture? It'll last longer. Am I supposed to hit move? Leave her alone, she's drunk. People like her don't learn until they have it beaten into them. What the fuck? Hee hee, Briar, you're so naughty. Yeah, that's right, when Bloody Fox doesn't demand respect. That's when we're finished as a gang. So Briar there is the leader, huh? This boy's persistent. Don't let it bother you. We just need another hit. Here you go. Hee hee, appreciate it, sweetie. No doubt about it, Briar just slipped her some junk that was the same color as the reincarnation serum. It's gotta be purple sky. It's up to me to make the connection between it and Doc's serum. Hey, did you just slip her some purple sky? So what if I did? Can I ask you about the incident yesterday? Don't know nothing about no incident. It was in the paper this morning. It's been the talk of the town. Don't play dumb with me. If I don't know, I don't know. And if you know what's good for you, piss off. I'm not here to cause trouble. Tell me, does Ben Raymond from yesterday's incident have anything to do with purple sky that's sitting on the table right now? How many times do I gotta tell you to fuck off? Uh-oh. That's it. Don't any of you move or I'll blow your heads off. Ha ha ha, there's just one of you. Shoot one of us and the rest will split your fucking skull open. I'm only gonna ask one more time. Don't fuck with us. Oh shit, which one do I shoot? Guy with the chain? Die, fucker! Oh, I screwed up. Damn. I'm not sure which one. Shoot. Alright, they start you out like at the end of the conversation. Oh, dude, the hitbox is like mad tiny. It's just a little thing. And if you click once, I think it's game over. You gotta make sure that click is accurate. You fucker. Yeah. Shit, the gun. Did I really just shoot that guy in the head? It's time to waste this little shit. Wait. Fuck off, not this guy again. Hey, what's this all about, Steve? Don't act like I'm not here, Briar. Ghoul? Give me the gun. Yeah, the hell? Ghoul, how are you here? You died at the Bayside Research Lab 2 years ago. Ghoul? Must have me confused with somebody else. You got some nerve, I'll kill you a second time. I don't know what you're going on about. My name is Steve. Steve? Boys, I have something to discuss with this young man. Whenever he's done, let it go for my sake. Hold on one fucking second, Steve. This dude is ours. What just happened was a clear case of self-defense. He just shot John in the fucking head. How was that self-defense? Now, Briar, you always knew when to listen. Well, shit. Steve, you owe us big time. If you would, I'd like to ask you to join me for a bit. Join you? Don't worry, I won't take much of your precious time. Yeah, we just killed the guy. What the hell? So this guy's calling himself Steve? Who the hell is he? And why did he help me? But the more I look at him, I can't deny that he just looks like Ghoul. Maybe it is him and this is a trap to kill me? No, I remember watching him die right in front of me 2 years ago, blown apart by that explosion. It's impossible. Stop eyeing me like that, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm Steve from Precinct 32. I'm a detective there. Call him yourself and ask if you want. A cop, huh? Man, I'm probably in the shit since I was waving my gun around back there, right? Nah, forget it, you're fine. And you still haven't told me your name. It's Cole. Cole? Solid name. That other name you were throwing around back there, Ghoul? Wasn't it? Yeah, Ghoul. I know a guy named called Ghoul, or knew a guy anyway. Chief of Precinct 16 is the next town over. But one day he was up and gone. And you're Steve. Steve, are you looking into what happened to Ghoul? Well, If the ghoul you're talking about is the same guy, I'd like to ask you some questions about him. Like what? Well, as the chief of Precinct 16, he had plenty of enemies in his line of work. And he's been missing since summer 2 years ago. Right. Yeah, right around the same time as a certain incident in this town. Damn, he's trying to figure out what happened with the incident. This is bad, especially if he puts the truth about the reincarnation serum. Well, you're aware that the shit went down over there was bad news. By the time we caught wind of it, everyone in town was dead. At the time, I was tracking down junkies here in the city, but then I got orders to check out what was happening in the next town over. But when I got there were no survivors to tell the tale. The whole city was riddled with bodies, like a war had broken out. I went to Precinct 16, but the rotting corpses of a bunch of cops told no tales. Oh yeah, maybe that's the first place you hole up in the first game, is inside the police precinct. And then you move to the other building. When I was poking around, something grabbed my leg. I aimed my flashlight at it right quick. It was a human left arm with no head, no human attached to it. At first I thought it might have been some post-mortem muscle spasm, but it was so decomposed I could see the finger bones sticking out. I ran outside to tell someone, but the second I got out the door, the station crumbled to the ground. Count your blessings, I guess. I tried to report what happened later, but everybody thought I was on something. After that, I interrogated anyone and everyone, headed back into the town, but in the end it was futile. It was just a handful of confused residents and a bunch of bloody fox thugs. Who'd believe me anyway? A detached human arm still moving? It's all crazy sounding. But what does any of that have to do with the ghoul? He was a precinct chief. I'll explain later. Where are we going anyway? The station's in the other direction. We're already here. This is my house. I wanted to invite you over. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa, nice place. They're not switching to more like chill music. Like, I don't know. We're not in like an action scenario right now, but it's still playing like action music. It's got plenty of sunlight. Not a bad little bachelor pad. There's documents strewn all over the desk. It's practically no different from my workplace. Shit everywhere. Bourbon, huh? There was an empty bottle near the entrance. That's your preferred liquor, huh? Steve seems to have calmed down now that we're back in his house. Right, down to business now. Where were we? We were talking about Ghoul, how Ghoul connected to the incident from 2 years ago. Yeah, let me explain. The body of every officer was recovered from Precinct 16 except for Ghoul's. Well, that makes sense. From the first time I met Ghoul, he was nothing more than an android. But Steve will throw me in the loony bin if I tell him that murderous androids are walking around. It sounds like a B-movie plot. What's the matter? Nothing, but if you leave a corpse unattended for a month, it decays so much that you can't ID it by looking at it, right? That's true. So maybe it just kind of blended in with the rubble. Normally, yeah. But all the other corpses had one particular trait. We could ID each one by looking at them. You mean decay never set in? You got it. You want some? It really does the trick. Nah, I'll pass for now. If I keep staring, he'll probably pour me a shot, so let's not. Hey, hands off. I had to work my ass off to get this stuff all collected. My bad, it's my first time in a detective's office. You got a lot going on in here. After performing the autopsies, we discovered their blood had a chemical compound similar to a preservative. Funny, ain't it? A preservative? Mm-hmm. It's gotta be the resurrection serum that kept the bodies from rotting away. Still, how much does Steve really know about the incident? I launched an investigation to see if we could link the incident with the compound, but I got the news that there was an explosion at the Bayside Research Facility. After searching the building, I found Ghoul's badge in a security room on the second floor. His badge? Yeah, and that's when I realized, if Ghoul had been investigating that drug, he might have gotten too close to the truth and someone took him out. There's gotta be more to it though. You assume somehow just, someone just drunk. Oh my god, this text is so weird, it's hard to read. You'd assume someone just dumped Ghoul's body into the ocean, but I don't think that's what happened. So you think there's more to the story? I sure do. How could you be so sure? I found something else at Bayside. Don't leave me in suspense. It's sitting on the shelf behind you, Cole. That thing wrapped in a newspaper? Until I saw it, I assumed that ghoul had been murdered by someone else. It's the size of a football. What the hell is it? Can I look at it? Hold on. Before you do, I want you to take a good look at it and tell me what you think it's in there. I knew it. Steve suspects I was involved with the incident 2 years ago. What went down was a secret between Doc, Sheila, and me. Nobody else can know. Is it going to be the cat? The fact that he's explaining the investigation in such detail, he must think I know something. I'll figure out what to do once I see what's wrapped in that newspaper. I promise what you say stays between you and me. And even if you're guilty of something, I won't arrest you. Even if I killed someone? Even if you killed someone. Besides, you don't strike me as the criminal type. Don't judge a book by its cover. Even if I don't look the part, I'm a detective. I like to think I have a good eye for people. I'll take that as a compliment. Good enough. Now open the package. Okay. Oh no, it's just Ghoul's head. Ghoul. Yeah, that's Ghoul. I thought he'd been obliterated by the explosion, but his head survived. Is this skin? Damn, it just skipped another dialogue box. If I click the mouse for too long, it skips ahead. This isn't the real Ghoul. It's something modeled to resemble Richard Griss. The skin is a special vinyl, and the skull is titanium alloy. I can't believe something like this even worked. Even after examining the hell out of it, it was so damaged I couldn't pull any clues from it. What? So the back of the head opens like a lid? When I found it, the back of the head was open. The inside was empty, save for some glowing purple liquid. Some purple liquid on it right there. I'm gonna guess that was battery fluid. Like you use in a computer or something to power the robot. Battery fluid, huh? But lately I've become aware of a drug that's got similar properties. And where have you seen it? It's a drug called Purple Sky that's been making rounds at the Bloody Fox. I went to the bar Reese to get my hands on it. I went in undercover, and then yesterday's shitstorm hit. You mean when the Bloody Fox, 7 Bloody Fox members got killed? That's the one. I heard that a guy named Ben Raymond was taking Purple Sky, but injecting way more than he needed. That's probably what messed with his brain and made him go on that killing spree. Taking out 7 Bloody Fox members in the bar with his bare hands. With his bare hands? In the middle of the chaos, I took the opportunity to snatch some Purple Sky that had fallen on the floor. And after having a lab analysis run this morning, I discovered that it has more than a passing resemblance to the substance found in the body in the neighboring town. That's why I was staking out Bar Reese today to figure the origin of Purple Sky. Cole, I can tell you were involved with the incident in some way. Why don't you tell me what you know? Steve, why are you so desperate to discover what happened? What do you mean? After hearing your story, I'm not convinced you're officially investigating a cold case from 2 years ago. You're right. As you expect, Ghoul, no, Richard Griss, was my brother. Dun dun dun. The first time you identified me as Ghoul and pointed your gun at me, I realized you had something to do with my brother and the incident from 2 years ago. So that's what happened here? I was proud of him. He was brilliant. It's not odd for a detective to go deep undercover, but he vanished 2 months before the incident. He was the type of person who'd go that long without any contact. I heard he vanished, and just as I was about to call the 16th precinct, I was ordered to the neighboring town. If only I'd noticed sooner. I get it. Let's talk about everything. Please, tell me what you know. Back then, I knew a scientist named Dr. Cougar. A scientist? Yeah, back then he was primarily doing cancer cell research. He invented artificial organs and called me over to his place to show me all the time with his big goofy grin. And one time he called me over to his house, and in his lab he showed me a drug that was a match for Purple Sky. So it was purple? Yeah. And it definitely has something, it's definitely the same thing on the inside of that robot cranium. He said he invented a reincarnation serum. Reincarnation serum? I know, it sounds crazy. I don't think it sounds crazy. It isn't. He brought back a cat from the dead, but it came back with a ferociousness that could kill a human. Then we got a visit from Jack from Precinct 16, and the cat killed him. Don't stop there. In his panic, Doc injected the serum into Jack's corpse. I guess he thought if he brought him back to life, it wouldn't be murder. Well, murder by undead cat. But the experiment was a failure. Jack came back and attacked us. We ran to my apartment and tried to figure out what to do. Doc decided he'd turn himself in. I mean, even if I told the truth, nobody would believe me, even though he got killed and then my fiance I can't speak fiance ran in. Her name is Sheila, and she saw a wandering corpse in the middle of the street and ran away. In the street. Yeah, when we were running away, Doc happened to drop his bag containing the reincarnation serum. At that point, the vial with the serum must have shattered and its contents seeped into the ground. Or maybe Jack had bitten someone else. Biting someone turns him into a zombie? Yeah, the serum can transfer via mucous membrane, so a bitten person can turn into zombie in just a few minutes. But there was more to the chemical in it. As I mentioned before, there's a substance similar to embalming fluid that keeps the bodies from decomposing. So does that mean Jack was responsible for the zombies? No, that's likely not the case. With zombies running through the streets and attacking my apartment, we headed to Precinct 16, but it was too late. It had already been overrun by zombies. In the chief's office, we found a memo that pointed us in the direction of the Central Hotel, where we found 5 survivors and Ghoul. Yeah, this is like 1993, right? So this came out before Resident Evil 2. This game, and I mean the first one came out before this one too, so... Resident Evil 2 ripped off Dead of the Brain. I guess whoever wrote the memo assumed that everybody left alive would head to the police station. Ghoul took the lead, and we battled the zombies in an attempt to find more survivors, but Doc got bitten by a zombie. Did he turn? No. I shot him first. He insisted that he would turn into a zombie and attack me, so I had to pull the trigger before that happened. After that, I met a journalist from the city to the west. His name was Kane. He showed up because his own city had a similar incident 2 months before. As it happens, right around the time you mentioned the Ghoul vanished. From that point on, the number of zombies just skyrocketed. So was all Cougar's doing? Jack was the first human Doc injected. Are you positive? I am. Another reason I don't think Jack was the first zombie is because someone had broken into Doc's lab beforehand. A man named Killer, one of Ghoul's underlings. Oh, I forgot that there was another incident. Totally forgot that whole plotline. I guess it's a good thing we're recapping what happened in the first game now, because I've definitely forgotten a lot of stuff. Under Ghoul's orders, Killer stole the reincarnation serum research and had handed it off to the Bayside Research Institute director. The Institute director said Ghoul was working with him? No, in fact, Ghoul was manipulated by the director. He was using him as a guinea pig for the reincarnation serum. As Ghoul's body parts decayed, the director replaced them with machinery until he became a full android. And one day, realizing his true power, Ghoul killed him. After that, Ghoul, who had planned to kill anyone with knowledge of the serum, tried to have Jack kill Doc. But Jack couldn't kill Doc, who he'd known for many years. So what happened to Kane? Oh, the story doesn't end there. We took refuge in the Central Hotel, but Ghoul ambushed us with zombies he controlled. The only survivors were me, Sheila, and a girl named Kathy. Ghoul killed them all? Yes. And up until then, you could kill any zombie by shooting them in the head, but Killer was different. Different like how? Ghoul had me shoot Killer, who had kidnapped Sheila, but even though I shot him in the head, he didn't die. What? When you inject the serum into a corpse, it revives, but when you inject it into a living person, they don't die. Rather, it circulates through their body first, and the heart stops. Then there's a brief period before brain death sets in. Then the serum reacts with the brain to pull this person back to life. The heartbeat restarts and the serum turns them into a superhuman, unknown to you and me. Excuse me. As Killer lay dying, he mentioned Ghoul had gone to his hideout, the Bayside Institute. There, a number of townsfolk were being held captive. I saw my friend Kane trapped in a glass chamber. Ghoul had mixed... He's really recounting the entire game right now. Ghoul had mixed the reincarnation serum with other chemicals from the Institute, turned it into a vapor, and then injected it into Kane's chamber. That's horrific. Ghoul was loving it the whole time. I could never forgive him. I found with Ghoul on the first floor of the factory, but with his android body, I didn't stand a chance. And even worse, he had a laser cannon built into his arm. He shot me in the shoulder and I thought I was done for. But then Cappy saved the day by blowing him up with plastic explosives. So the remains I found are from, that's right. And that's it. That's all I can tell you. One more thing, Cole. Why did you come to Bar Reese? Earlier that night, 2 of our friends had came to celebrate our engagement, got killed, and their bodies were eaten. The zombies craved human brains? Yeah, that's what they eat. And around the bodies, there were traces of something similar to the reincarnation serum. I spotted some of the Bloody Fox bikers' tires and it tracked them down. I love having to recap something that just happened 15 minutes ago. Wait, we've been doing this for an hour already? Jesus Christ. My throat's gonna be sore tomorrow from all this narration. So you identified the serum as Purple Sky then? Yeah. Does anybody else know about the existence of reincarnation serum? Just Sheila, but she has nothing to do with it. So aside from everyone you mentioned, there has to be another. No, it can't be. 2 years ago, that person forced the Bayside Institute director and Ghoul into working for them. And it sounds like he said... And it sounds to me like he said Mastermind has refined the serum as Purple Sky and is channeling it through Bloody Fox. I thought we were the only people who knew about the serum, though. We need to keep investigating Bloody Fox to learn about more about Purple Sky. Cole, I'm gonna need your help. And you can have it. For Doc's sake, we need to track down whoever Mastermind is here. I'll keep an eye on Reese for a while. You contact me if anything happens. Gotcha. I gotta head home. Sheila's gotta be worried sick about me. I understand. I'll see you later then. Holy Yapfest. Alright. What the hell? What is this? Nightmare Collection. Okay. Is this just the title screen? Yeah. Dead of the Brain 2. Damn, that was a long ass intro, hour-long intro. Spooky music. Do I need to click something? Yeah, I do. I'm in my room right now. So our vacation got canceled. It's not cold yet. No need to turn on the heater. The AC unit is off. The weather's been nice lately, so it's been off for months. Wish I could say the same here, man. It's so freaking cold at night. It gets below 0 every night. This room is fine if it's like 10 or 20 degrees outside. Like the space heater in here can keep it warm in here, but when it goes under 0, it just gets too cold in here and the space heater can't keep up. It gets freezing in here at night. If only I had a thick goth girlfriend to keep me warm at night. I guess she doesn't have to be thick, but a GGF nonetheless. No messages on the answering machine. Sheila will get in touch with me when she gets home. She's worries a lot. Man, it's not safe out there. She should have spent the night. The wall's plastered with photos and clippings I pasted up. Okay. The stereo is off. Sheila must have turned it off. I want to think about the incident some more, so best to not to get distracted by the radio. The door was locked when I came back. Since Sheila has my spare key, she probably locked it for safety's sake. It's too late to go out again. When the sun comes up tomorrow, I'll head back into the city to the Purple Sky again. I should just wait for Sheila to call me. Tomorrow we'll both go to Steve's place and talk with him more. Oh god, more talking? Okay. No need to call anyone. Sheila will get in touch shortly. I mean, I'm sure there was plenty of yapping in the first game, but this one seems like it's got a way slower pace than the first game. I mean, yeah, we already fought some biker and shot a guy in the head. That was pretty cool, but There's a lot. I mean, we're not even into the zombie part yet, so this intro is pretty long. It'll probably get cold next month, so I'll probably need to turn it on again. Oh, there's a chair. This is Sheila's favorite chair. I hardly ever use it. Okay, it's the only chair. What? I didn't see it before since it was behind the chair, but there's a memo on the table. It's Sheila's handwriting. Cole, since I'll be home late anyway, I'm gonna look for you. If you return first, just wait for me and I'll be back, Sheila. What's all this? She's gonna look for me? Where? Oh man. Did she go to Bar Reese by herself? Steve isn't gonna be at Bar Reese today. I have no idea what Bloody Fox might do to Sheila. Oh shit, this is bad. I gotta go help her. What? She went to Bar Reese? What's she smoking? I need to rescue Sheila. Ruh-roh. Yo. Who, me? You were here with Steve a little while back, weren't you? Yeah, what about it? I can't fucking stand Steve, even though we ain't a cop. He's bitching at us like he's our boss. He ain't... Wait, he isn't a cop? These dummies don't even realize he's a legitimate detective. I'm gonna beat his ass to death one day. Tell him that. Why don't you tell him yourself and spare the... I didn't read that last word. Since he's just such an asshole. Anyway, getting on my nerves. But he's strong as hell. I drank too much and now I'm paying the price. Let's keep the interactions to a minimum. Sheila knew I was going to Bar Reese. She must have come here to look for me. Bikes parked outside. Me and Bloody Fox Slugs are on the bar. And if Sheila went in there, there's no way they'll let her out. The sign's lit, so they're open for business. With the music blasting, I can't hear any individual voices inside. These guys from last night might still be creeping around. I need to watch my back. Woman's voice. Eek. That's Sheila's voice. No time to lose. Pfft, that didn't take long, damn. It's like the third sexual assault in 1 hour. This game is... got no chill. Hee hee hee, you enjoying the purple sky? It'll make you feel real good, sis. Oh, she's already getting injected by it. In her arm already, shit. No! Those fuckers, how dare you? How dare you touch her? Cole! Looks like we got another customer. You ain't getting away with this. That's my line, dipshit. Hope to see you guys again. Boom, one down. Yeah. Oh, we're not using our gun. We're doing karate. I'm gonna cave your skull in. Oh, kicked him in the face. Why does it look like I'm wearing a slipper? I guess that's just the motion blur. Count your blessings that you weren't killed. Sheila. Bro, she got injected by Purple Sky. She's done for. Cole, I was so worried about you. It's alright now. Purple Sky, they injected me with it. It's okay, it's just a drug. You don't need to worry about it. It's just one dose. I'm so sorry. Come on, let's go home. I took Sheila home and told her about the information I'd gathered. Sheila was in shock, so after I finished talking with her, I went home and collapsed on my bed. Purple Sky, just who is manufacturing the reincarnation serum? Anyway, I'm worried about Sheila getting that Purple Sky injection. I should meet with Steve again tomorrow and get more details. For Sheila's sake and Doc's too. It's already morning? I had a hell of a time falling asleep, worrying about the serum. Weird, okay. I wonder how Sheila is. I should try calling her. 510-386. It's taking too long. I'm gonna go to her answering machine. Hello, Sheila? Why didn't we bring her to like a hospital? We just took her home. Hi, this is Sheila. Thanks for calling. But I'm not at home right now. Please leave your message after the beep. Maybe Sheila's out early because she's feeling better, or maybe she's out binging comfort food since our big trip got canceled. Maybe she's still asleep. I'll try calling again. No dice. Damn, I guess she really isn't there. I don't have time to sit here and listen to the radio, plus there's an investigation I gotta do on Purple Sky. Stereo is off. I'm really worried about that Purple Sky injection might have done to her. She still isn't answering the phone. Maybe I should ask Steve about Purple Sky's side effects. Can I just call Steve? Steve said he'd be at Precinct 32. I should go check it out. This is Precinct 32. I wonder if Steve is here. Hey, a cop slacking off next to a patrol car. Sir, do you need something from me? No, not really. If you don't have any business here, then please move along. I'm pissed off as it is. You again? I told you to get lost. Where's Steve? There's Steves everywhere. It's a common name. No, Steve Griss. Oh, Griss? He's a boss here at Precinct 32. So Steve's the boss? Figures the guy was so level-headed. Do you know the boss? Something like that. I see. Well, if you could not mention that I'm taking a short break down here, I won't. The boss is up on the second floor in the investigation division. Thanks. There we go. The station is pretty far from my apartment. I left home around 2 p.m. and it's already sunset. Two-story building. It's quiet. When you think of a police station, you imagine crooks coming and going. But in a small town like ours, there's basically all it amounts to. Even with such an impressive police station, they still can't do anything about Bloody Fox. In this town, they're bigger than the police. I need to meet up with Steve and get the details on Purple Sky. I'm worried about what might happen to Sheila. The cop told me that Steve's on the second floor. Okay, let's go meet Steve. What the hell? What's going on the wall over there? Hey Cole, come on in. Take a seat. It's okay, I'll stay standing. So this is your desk, Steve? Yeah, ever since I joined, I've been getting more and more buried in desk work. I prefer to be on an actual investigation. Speaking of which, you're the boss around here, aren't you? Who told you that? The guy downstairs. What a chatterbox. Looks like that wall's been patched over. We had a perp go buck wild and he punched a hole in it. The place was falling apart anyway, so I had to fix it all at once. You went berserk inside a police station? No, that's dedication to something. Guy was a junkie, so you never know what'll make him snap. That's sketchy. That's sketchy as fuck. Steve, I want to thank you again for yesterday. It's nothing. I should be the one thanking you. You provided me with such a good info. It's nothing. Oh, okay. My boss looks better if he's always at the station. Ha, makes me happy to hear that. Steve's desk is covered with various thick documents. Here, have a look. They're files on Bloody Fox. And even with all these documents, we only got a sliver of information on Purple Sky. If you're having trouble finding info, how am I gonna be of any help? It's only a matter of time before we can pinpoint the source of this stuff. See, there are vinyl sheets plastered over the wall. It's fine to do repairs, but how long are they planning to leave their equipment here? Oh yeah, look at that. There's even a red toolbox sitting there. Yeah, this is mad sketchy. They gotta finish the repairs sooner or later. Their tools are blocking the way. I wanted your help, but I still have some more investigation to do first. Actually, more importantly, yeah? We talked about Sheila, didn't we? She's your fiance, right? And you said she's connected with that incident too? Yeah, actually, when I got home yesterday, I found my place empty with the note saying she'd been looking for me. The bar Reese? Yep. I ran off to the bar, but by the time I arrived, Bloody Fox had already injected her with Purple Sky. Goddamn. The main reason I'm here is because I'm worried about her getting injected with that junk. I just wanted to ask you about what to expect. Did you see any symptoms? She blacked out for a little while, I think. And since she was about to get assaulted, she was traumatized to hell and back. I took her home, but she still seemed out of it. Well, Purple Sky isn't like the weed that it makes you trip. Isn't like weed in that it makes you trip. But it does temporarily increase blood flow to the brain. Sounds like Sheila had something like a mild concussion from it. Steve, is Purple Sky capable of inflicting permanent damage? In the drug, the compound that revives cells created by your buddy Dr. Cougar is about half of what it usually is, so only 50% of the drug is the reincarnation serum. Then what makes the other 50%? Heroin? Okay. Fuck me. Okay. Unless you're a regular heroin user, the effects on the body aren't too severe, but in the case of Purple Sky, it sticks around in your bloodstream for a longer time. And that's the problem. A longer resident in the body creates the same effects as regular injections spread out over time. In other words, you get the equivalent of multiple injections, worth of damage in just one dose. Well, of course, it varies from person to person. What are they even talking about right now? What do you mean by damage? That's the scariest part of Purple Sky. You came at a good time, though, because I'm about to see our researcher, Dr. Leslie. I don't know how to say that. Liza? Would you like me to come along? Yeah, of course. Alright, let's head out. We're here. This is the Parane Research Institute? Yeah, it's the right word, Parane. I wouldn't expect there to be a research institute all the way out here. What kind of research are they doing? They help out with the IDing various substances and other tests on drugs. Boy, this intro is long as fuck. It's a 3-story lab. Just looking at the garden, it seems pretty spacious. This lab is far out of town. It's quiet and has a welcoming environment. There's an emergency staircase to the right of the building. The emergency staircase leads up to the 2nd floor. Cole, the main entrance is right ahead. Why are you looking like you're gonna run up that emergency staircase? I don't know. It sounds like Steve is pretty close with the doctor in charge here. Parane Lab is written on the entrance. There's a name you don't hear every day. Since we're here to investigate Purple Sky, we should have a lot of questions ready for the doctor. Oh, great. Since we're here to investigate Purple Sky, hold on. Okay, move. Come on, let's go. Alright. They look like the same guy. Let me introduce you both. This is Dr. Leslie from the Parane Institute's Pharmaceutical Development Department. Nice to meet you. I'm Cole. Hey, glad you can make it. Hell of a lab you got here. Doesn't matter what the drug is. If you ask Leslie, he can tell you what it's made from. That's thanks to the equipment I have here. In theory, I could create potent drugs that leave no trace. Hey now, don't go with talking about weird stuff. Could you make the reincarnation serum? That's beyond even me. The person who came up with that is a genius. I see a door to the left. That leads to the private lab. It's locked so intruders can't get in. Don't feel bad, Cole. I'm not allowed in there either. There are things I would prefer others not to see. Oh, that's not sketchy. When it comes to Purple Sky, Dr. Leslie knows everything, except where it comes from. Probably comes from that room. I haven't been able to return to my normal pharma research since I started investigating Purple Sky. I already filled Dr. Leslie about your situation over the phone yesterday. We're safe in trusting him with that information. That's good to hear. I'll keep things discreet. I must let you know, Steve filled me in on your situation. It really is unfortunate. Yeah, it sure is. Cole's tough as nails to have made it this far. Is there anything I can do? Let me know. Leslie's the one guy in charge of the lab. He's a dependable guy. If you want to know about Purple Sky, Leslie's far more well informed than me. Ask me anything you want to know. There's a lot of gadgets set up on the walls. Definitely a laboratory vibe. I hate to ask abruptly, but I have to know. What happens to someone when they're injected with Purple Sky? Well, before I can tell you that, I'd like to hear about the person you mentioned to Steve, the one who made the reincarnation serum. We talked about it over the phone. It was from a scientist named Cougar, who mainly conducts research on cancer cells. That's right, Dr. Leslie, he was a brilliant scientist, but I was a bit curious, you see. I once worked under a scientist named Cougar. I wanted to know if it was the same one. Could it be? What was Cougar's last name? Hamilton. Cougar Hamilton. So that's how it is. Yeah, I remember him well. No way, you were Doc's assistant? I worked in the same lab as him for 2 years. His research was staggering. I was always amazed by his results. He was consistently one step ahead, and it ate at me. I always wanted to surpass him one day. This guy sounds like he's got a chip on his shoulder. At that time, he had a wife named Mary, but she died in a tragic traffic accident. Back then, he was deeply depressed, but he often reassured me, and maybe himself saying, I have reliable companions. But of all things, he wound up creating a reincarnation serum. I'll never be able to surpass that, no matter how hard I try. Leslie, there's something else. Yesterday, Cole's fiance was injected with Purple Sky. I see. At what time? Around 3:30 a.m. And what's her name? Stella? Shelley? Sheila. I see. So what was her reaction to it? She lost consciousness right after those bloody fox factors injected her. She said she was fine when she came to, but I hope the potency of the purple sky was suboptimal for her sake. Potency? Purple sky is cut with heroin, which lessens the effect of the reincarnation serum, so the risk of reincarnation is low. It's dependent on how much of the bacterium DNB, which is produced by mixing heroin with the serum, has multiplied. DNB comes down to the length of time between the refinement of the purple sky and the time of injection. That's when the DNB multiplies. To put it simply, DNB keeps multiplying when it's in the unused purple sky, but once the injection into the human body, it dies off within several hours. However, if the DNB had time to grow significantly before the injection, it can develop a resistance and survive. DNB's resilience likely comes from Cougar's reincarnation serum. Without resistance, bacteria injected into a corpse would die almost immediately. That resistance is what's needed for staying alive in a corpse. What are they even saying? It varies by person, but if DNB gets to the brain, fainting is just a start. The body numbs and weakens. Since the drug is so fast acting, if Sheila is awake and speaking, there's not much reason for concern, but if you're still worried, feel free to bring her here. She can run a blood test on her. Where is she now? I tried calling her, but I guess she's out. We should do this sooner than later. Can we get her blood soon? Right. She should be home soon. I'll bring her in. I mean, I don't trust this guy at all. It's wild that Leasley wound up being the assistant to your doctor buddy when he came with the reincarnation serum. Alright. Well, I'm out. I'm gonna go get my girlfriend so you can run experiments on her and turn her into a zombie. BRB. Alright, I'll head over to Sheila's apartment and bring her back. I'll see you soon. I'll be here. Come back anytime. I haven't been to Sheila's apartment in a while. Sheila's apartment is 15 minutes from the station. I'm jealous of her place, but her parents helped me with the rent. Okay, he's borrowing money from his girlfriend's parents to pay his rent. And on top of that, her parents come over to stay once a month. Does that mean they're there right now? This apartment building is 12 stories tall and has a great view. You can't get to the top, but the view from Sheila's floor on the 9th floor is more than enough. Surely Sheila's come back by now. She said she didn't have any errands to run today. The billboard gets changed every month. Right now it's advertising a lark. I don't need to spend any more time looking at this billboard. It's already left its mark on my psyche. What a weird thing to write. Dr. Leasley's waiting too. Let's grab Sheila and head back to the Perrine Institute. Sheila's in room 904. I'll be quick to take the elevator. I made it to the 9th floor. Huh? I smell disinfectant. What? Who's that guy? Did he come from that guy earlier? In a fancy apartment like this, there's all kinds of different people, I guess. Sheila's door is open. She's already back, huh? Sheila, it's me. Uh-oh, the place has been sacked. The hell is this? Sheila, where are you? They even broke the lamp. Not the lamp. Even the closet's been ransacked. Why would anybody do this? Was the culprit searching for something in Sheila's room? No way, she couldn't have gotten pulled into anything shady. She literally just got pulled into something shady. What do you mean? And besides, she wouldn't let me know about it from the second something went wrong. Anyway, I can't just leave the room like this. The floor is a mess. It looks like the room's been utterly ransacked. There's no sign of Sheila anywhere. Could she have been kidnapped? It's impossible. She doesn't have any enemies. Who would do something like this? The desk drawer is open. Doesn't look like anything expensive was taken. The culprit was just an ordinary thief. He was had a particular target in mind. Was the culprit looking for something in here? The bed is cold. It's been a while since Sheila was here. Yesterday I put Sheila to bed here and left, and unlocked the door with the spare key that she gave me. She was supposed to sleep the night. She's not the type to wake up in the middle of the night and head out. So where did Sheila go? I got a bad feeling about this, and it isn't good. I'm still surprised you didn't bring her to a hospital, cuz. I can't waste any more time. I gotta tell Steve ASAP. I gotta call the 32nd precinct. Damn, the receiver has been cut off. No way. I gotta use the cordless phone? Ring ring. Hello, precinct 32? This is Cole. Can I talk with the detective Steve Grizz from the investigation division? One moment, please. Cole, what's wrong? Steve, I went to Sheila's apartment, but what happened? The room's been ransacked. What do you mean? I don't know, it's all torn up when I got here. Did you see anyone suspicious? Suspicious? I didn't see anyone, but... Wait, I did pass someone near the elevator who had a weird disinfecting smell, probably one of the residents. And Sheila? She's gone. Is there anywhere she might have gone? She's off work today. Can you try your friends? Dude, this intro is going on an hour and 30 minutes long. Jesus. Well, Catherine's the only one who comes to mind. Got it. I'll head over ASAP. In the meantime, you go check out that friend of hers. Understood. Be careful, Cole. You got your gun? I do. Oh, and I need to know the address for the restaurant called Shuffle Food. Shuffle Food? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Catherine works there part-time. 1 sec. Okay. Got the location. It's right behind the station. Okay, I'm on my way. Let me know if you find anything. Cleek. Shuffle Food? I've only heard about Catherine from Sheila. I've never actually met her. All I can do is hope Sheila is safe. Check everything one more time. Okay. It's been a while since I headed to the other side of the station. This is Shuffle Food, I guess. Like, I feel like by this time in the original game, you're like well into the zombie apocalypse and like, you know, dealing with all that. So this game's intro is fucking, it's super drawn out compared to the first one. That's the entrance over there. I should ask one of the employees about Catherine. There's a big sign that says Shuffle Food. How do I go in? Oh, that's the employee entrance. I had no idea they opened a restaurant here, and that sure is an interesting name. Catherine works here. Maybe she'll know where Sheila is. Yeah, I had to look at the name at the top. Hey, are you coming in or what? Oh, sorry, I was here to see Catherine. I think she works here? Well, that's me. I'm Catherine. Oh, I see. I'm Cole, and I was wondering if you could help me with something Sheila related. Oh, so you're Cole. You're Sheila's fiance, huh? Yeah. The one and the same. I heard about you from Sheila, but Catherine? You're cuter than described. Wow, you're a smooth talker. Did you use the same lines when you were flirting with Sheila? Damn, he's flirting with her friend? What are you doing, bro? Hey now. Don't dog on me too hard. So why'd you come to see me today? Sheila's gone missing. Oh god, since when? I called early this morning, but no answer. I went to her apartment earlier, but maybe she'll come back eventually. No, there's something else. When I went to her apartment, the room was ransacked. A thief? I'm not sure, and Sheila isn't there. I thought you might know something. She hasn't been by. Damn. You know where she might have headed? Well, you would know better than I would, Cole. The only place on my radar is Shuffle Food. Places she might go. Let me think here. Anything helps. Well, I don't know if this helps, but we went to a disco once. A disco? Sheila doesn't even... Does Sheila even know how to dance? I'm pretty sure every girl knows how to dance, bros. They don't have to do much. Bum, bum, bum. They don't have to do a whole lot. In fact, they don't even have to dance. You know, if we're gonna be honest, they could just be standing there, and that's enough. Back then, Sheila was drinking and getting super buzzed a ton, but then she started going to that disco. Hold up, my fiance's been going to a disco behind my back? The fuck? By herself? No, she's been inviting me, but you know, that disco's had a reputation as a drug dealer hangout for a long time. Drug dealers? Yeah, heroin, speed, weed, rush, that kind of thing. Apparently dealers even show up at Sheila's place back then, though she just brushed them off. Damn, my girlfriend is a secret drug addict hoe? What? Heroin, huh? So where is this disco? It's nearby. It's called Xena. It's quite the hotspot. Where's it located? Go straight down that road to the mailbox, then take a left. It's the 4th building on that side. Got it, thank you. I'll go there right now. Be careful, Cole. The guys there are just looking for a fight. Yeah, I got it. Thanks, Cassie. Now it's Cassie, huh? Sheila was right. You really are a character. Her name's Catherine. Got a nickname nickname for her already? It looks like the sun is setting. That blazing red sign. This is the place Catherine told me about. Nice decor. You know what? Fucking the wedding's off. You aren't who I thought you were. You've been giving BJs for heroin behind my back, bitch. That's a no-go. Can't be the mother of my child if you're doing shit like that. Hell no. Catherine seems like a nice chick though. Let's talk to her. Zena's in an old brick building. Last time I went to the disco was 6 years ago. Every Saturday I invite Terry and we dance until dawn. Rumor has it that the drug dealers apparently are going down in this disco. This place looks dangerous as hell, so I better watch my back. A spectacular dragon is poking out of the wall. Whenever I see one of these guys, I think of Hong Kong. A dragon bust is super realistic. It looks like it could start hovering at any second. Yeah, super realistic. That's exactly the words came to my mind when I looked at it. A neon sign that reads Disco Zena emits a sinister glow. If the sign's on, they're open for business. Let's get in there. There's a curtain over the entrance, so I can't see the ne'er-do-wells inside. I hear voices and music from inside. It's getting late, so the crowds are probably starting to pop up. I'm worried sick about Sheila. I should stop messing around and find her. I hope Sheila's in here. Okay, looks like a super 80s disco. Let's go. The night is young, but this place is packed. There's a guy standing next to the pillar who looks like a regular. There's a couple sitting on the table in the back. I wonder if they know anything about Sheila. There are two girls sitting in the front table. The chick on the left's been stealing glances at me. Hey, can I ask you something? Damn, look at that gorgeous broad over there. Come on, let's have some fun. Hey man, listen to me. Oh shit, that chick over there is stunning too. I keep saying words and they keep getting ignored. Hey man, can I ask you something? Yeah, woo. Hey, I'm trying to ask you a question. Yeah, wabaloo. Does that say woobaloo? Really? The music's so loud, I'm not having any luck. Let's talk to these two, they're the closest. If they're regulars here, maybe they know about Sheila, better ask them. Right, yeah, can I help you? Can you ask something? Or can I ask you something? Yeah, what? Do you come here often? Occasionally. Uh-huh, occasionally. Okay, great, I lucked out. I'm trying to find someone, you see. Yeah, uh-huh, who? There's a regular here, a woman named Sheila, do you know her? Sheila? That's not a name I hear too often. Huh? And what about you? I don't know. Damn. Hey, you want to take us somewhere? I've got tomorrow off and we're bored as hell. We probably have more fun than that Sheila girl. Sorry, I'm here because of Sheila. You know who she is. Oh, look at that ring. You here for your wife? Well, she's not my wife yet. Ah, maybe she's out partying somewhere. I hope she is. Forget her, man. Why don't we go party our asses off? Maybe another time. Oh my god, could this guy be any more square? Forget her, hun. Why don't we go party our asses off? Maybe another time. Okay. Well, that was a bust. Let's try these two. Sorry to interrupt you guys while you're having fun. Yeah, you better be sorry. Who the hell are you? I'm looking for a girl named Sheila. Sheila? Don't know her. What about her? She's been drinking. For real, her eyes are drooping and she looks totally out of it. Whoa, you must be a scientist to come up with that. Now get lost. God, you don't take a hint, do you? You're not with Bloody Fox, are you? Don't you let me in with those assholes. I may look the part, but I busted my ass at my parking lot job every day. I see, sorry about that. There's only so many ways I can tell you I don't know shit about your friend. Yeah, I guess you're right. Can I have a moment? There's something I'd like to ask. You're not saying anything, are you drunk? Yo, listen for a second. Can you say anything at all? God, I'm wasting my time here. It's no use, no matter how much I ask, they won't open their mouth. Huh? What are you muttering? A reply. You need something from me? I'm wondering if you come here often. When they refer to the Black Dragon of Zena, they're talking about yours truly. Then I'm talking to the right guy. Do you know a woman named Sheila? Sheila? Ah, you're talking about Miss Sheila. Who got engaged to that dude? Yeah, maybe. If it's about Miss Sheila, ask me anything. I know it all. Everything from bust, waist, hips, to the fact that her fiance is a hopeless gambling addict. Whoa, hey now. What? Where'd that come from? The gambling addict part. And how does he know all her measurements? Is she been fucking on this dude behind my back? What? Come on, you wanna know? So what are you to Sheila? Well, actually, I used to chase after her, but then she got engaged to that slot friend. What a shock, huh? Though, when I ran into her today, I gave her a nod and a smile and congratulations. I'm pretty cool, aren't I? Hold up, that was here today? She even gave me a little smile. That was enough for me. I don't care about that. Where'd she go? Who? Oh, for God's sake, the person we've been talking about, Sheila. Hey, you've been calling her Sheila, but Miss Sheila, that's... What's up with that? You keep dissing her like that, there's gonna be consequences. Maybe I'm calling her that because I am her slot friend fiance. Oh shit. So now that we're clear on that, where did my fiance go? Uh-huh. I'm not sure. She's usually here with Catherine, but today she came alone. Alone? Is she having a good time? Now that you mention it, I didn't see her tearing up the floor like usual. She was talking with people and peaced out after about 20 minutes. Where'd she go? I wouldn't know, but she did seem kind of restless. Maybe she's addicted to Pink Flamingo. What's it called? Purple Sky? Maybe she's already addicted to Purple Sky and she's trying to score some more. Well shit, that's an important detail though. Oh, one more thing. What? I heard someone mention Light Dance Street or something. Light Dance Street? It's the street that leads off from the country road, isn't it? You guys planning on heading out into the mountains or something? No, nothing like that. Something happened with Miss Sheila I should know about? Nothing to worry about. If something went wrong, she would have contacted me. Ah, I feel ya. Maybe you should just stay at home and wait for her then. Makes sense. Steve was going to check out Sheila's apartment, so maybe he found some clues. If Miss Sheila gets in touch, please give her my regards. Don't you worry. Alright, I think we can leave. I need to get in touch with Steve. Better get back to the apartment. She went out to another place off of Old Country Road. Yo, what is going on with this game? This is not how I was envisioning it. I thought like 20 minutes in we'd be in another zombie apocalypse trying to survive, but we're chasing our girlfriend all around town. Finally back at my apartment. It's quite a walk from the disco. It's a very different vibe than the first game. The first game felt like, you know, like Dawn of the Dead. I think that's it, or maybe, yeah, I think it's Dawn of the Dead, the one where they wind up in a hotel. Not a hotel, I mean a mall. The first game had a feeling like that, where like there's a little intro section, but pretty quickly shit goes off the rails, and it's a fight for survival. This is like, this feels like I'm playing like your average PC 98 adventure / visual novel game. I'm hoping it does go off the rails eventually, but it's playing it pretty by the book so far. But I've been narrating my ass off for an hour and 50 minutes, so I'm gonna take a little break, give my voice a rest, and then when I get back, we'll keep chasing Sheila around town and hopefully find out something useful. BRB. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, long ass break, but my throat was getting sore. I needed a rest. Back to it. Yap, yap, yap. Wonder if I got any messages on my machine. Why would Sheila go to Light Dance Street? There's nothing to do with the old country road. No messages, and Sheila's room was a ransack. The hell's going on? Does she even know that this place is all torn up? If someone attacked her in her room and she got away, she would have called me. Or is this someone else kidnapping her from doing that? I think she wanted more drugs. I think she's addicted to Purple Sky and she's looking to score some more. I cut up mags and newspapers, blah blah blah. I'm too worried about Sheila to put on any music right now. This is the door I entered from. Why even write that? I didn't lock it since I figured Sheila might come here. It's been unlocked since I left. I always carry my cash with me, so even if someone breaks in, there's nothing worth taking. But if Sheila's room got ransacked, how is it that my room is totally untouched? There's no word from Steve either. Maybe I'll give him a ring. Dialing 7341. Hello, Precinct 32. This is Cole. Can I talk with Steve from the investigation division, please? One moment. I hope Steve dug up some clues on Sheila's place. Thanks for waiting, but Steve's currently out. Huh? Not there, huh? No, sir. I see. Never mind. And thanks. Weird as hell. It's about time you should come back to the station. Sheila's not here, and neither is Steve. Maybe I should just wait for a call. Wait for a call? The weather's been just fine. I would need the air conditioner. Hey, there's something by the door. A package? Maybe it came while I was out, but there's no name on it. A delivery service wouldn't drop off that kind of thing. Well, let's open it and see. God, this is... It's the engagement ring I bought for Sheila. Why would this be here? And is that blood? Oh shit, I was wrong, dude. I wasn't giving her the benefit of the dizzy. I threw her under the bus, but the bus drove over her. And there's something written here. If you want your woman back, come to Warehouse 3 at the port. Jesus, Sheila's really been kidnapped, hasn't she? But who in God's name? No time to stay here. I gotta rescue Sheila. She could be a setup, man. She could be in on it. Huff, huff. I made it. These are the docks. A row of identical warehouses, numbered 1 to 13. Sheila should be in the third one. All the warehouses are eerily silent. Hardly anybody's working at this hour at night. Imagine Maria Hazuki just comes around the corner in a forklift. To my left is the sea and the sound of the crashing waves. It's pitch dark, so I can't see the ocean, but I hear the sound of the waves. Sheila's supposedly being held in Warehouse 3. I can't waste any time. We gotta save her. I don't care who it is. I can never forgive the person who took my precious Sheila. I'm dragging his ass to the cops myself. Huh, wait a minute. The light on the warehouse. But now it's pitch black. Hey assholes, it's me. Stop hiding and come out. Okay, it's these guys again? Oh, it's the ones from before, yeah. Look, there's only one of them. Heh heh heh. Check out the rocks on this guy coming all by his lonesome. It's you! Ha 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 ha. You guys are the ones who kidnapped Sheila. What's with that case? What are you gonna do about it? Back in the bar, you had the balls to kill one of my buddies. You got a debt to pay, kid. What are you talking about? That was self-defense, wasn't it? Self-defense? Holy shit, kid. You even think before you open your fucking mouth. Yeah. I like that guy's laugh. I can't stand pieces of shit like you who look down on Bloody Fox. You assholes started it. Who fucking cares? What matters here is you're too dumb to get scared of us in the first place. What are you gonna do? You shot John, and you're gonna pay. Kill him. Shit. Uh-oh. Time to fight? Nope. I'll just get my ass whooped. Yeah! Ugh. Scream all you want. Nobody's saving you here. Ugh. Urgh. Let me have a swing at this idiot too. Yeah! Fuck you. Urgh. This is weird. Oh shit. Is that Steve? Don't move. Or no, that's us. Why is every all three of the male characters have been blonde white dudes with like a blue coat on. They all look the same. I can't tell them apart. The fuck? Now hold on a second. I don't have time to waste with your stupid games. Now hand over Sheila, or there's gonna be even more corpses than there were in Reese. Let me go. You want to start a shootout? Fuck. Cole, I'm serious as cancer. Oh wait, his name is Cole. I wasn't supposed to say Cole. I'm serious as cancer. The next shot won't miss. Ah, you fucker. You want to have a go at me? Come on. Each one of you gets a bullet until I'm empty. You think I'm bluffing? Test me. I thought we only had 3 bullets, and we just wasted 1. Aw, shit. So what's it gonna be? We're doing this then? Briar? The next time he pulls the trigger, blast the girl. You. Yeah. The fuck? Or maybe you don't want to go down that route. Damn it. Suddenly, I felt a blow to my head. As I started to fade, I realized I might not wake up again. But after several minutes, unable to bear the pain coursing through my body, I was brought back to consciousness. I couldn't have, but I felt a sweet breath on my face, and I slowly opened my eyes. Huh? It's this chick again? He's not a bad-looking specimen when you get a look up close. Looks like he's back with us. Get out of here. Okay, so they took me prisoner? He's a tough son of a bitch. Bastard. We'll beat you half to death so you can't move, but you can still run your mouth. They have like the exact same body. Dude, what the hell? They have the exact same body. What the fuck is going on here? They got so lazy in the sequel. What the hell? Sheila. Let me see Sheila. Bad news. She ain't here. But where? We locked her up in Reese, but Steve busted her out. Our beef, it was with you. We wouldn't give a shit about the girl. So she wasn't even in danger this whole time? Steve rescued Sheila? Someday I'm gonna have to end that guy. Yeah! You got some nerve though. You showed up at Reese, you took down 2 Bloody Fox members, and now you show up here all by yourself. What are you trying to say? You're taking on Bloody Fox, a gang that makes people piss themselves in fear. You got some sort of ulterior motive, don't you? You want to keep it to yourself? That's fine too. Can I talk to this guy? Come on, give me a cig too. Looking for some more pain, are you? Let's just finish him off already. Hold on. Let's not be so hasty. Is this guy gonna end up being like my homie? Through some turn of events, are we gonna like end up having to like forge an alliance, and then we find out he's actually not a bad guy despite all the rape and forced drug use from earlier? Suddenly he becomes our best friend. Maybe not, but sometimes that kind of thing happens in these games. Pity. I thought you were gonna be more of an open book. Yo, bring me that thing. Oh, they're gonna inject me too? The cops could have been on our ass lately, making it a real pain to get rid of leftover Purple Sky. Maybe you can help us with a little. Leftover, and we just learned earlier that old Purple Sky does what? What did it do? I think the agent in it that makes it behave like resurrection serum has time to like gestate, and then it will turn into resurrection fluid. So if this is a leftover batch, that means that this might turn us into an immortal zombie. Which seems like a pretty big downside of your street drug, you know, on second thought, but, you know, who am I to judge these guys, right? Let's see. Leftover Purple Sky, are you guys cooking it? Now we're just the guys handling the shipment, and there's a ton of it. Maybe it's time for you to get some chemical relief. Whoa, whoa, whoa. If that stuff gets injected into someone and it's a bunch of DNB, stop struggling. Yeah, do it. These guys love just injecting people with drugs for some reason. That's their main motivation in life. Maybe they just, you know, maybe they just look at us as another potential customer. They're like, man, don't kill them. That's like a revenue stream. Hold on, keep them alive. Hee. Time for me to give you the ultimate ecstasy. Or, is that how you say that word? Ecstasy? Yeah. Stop. Huh? Who's there? Yo, this is bad. What's wrong? The city's fucked, man. What are you talking about? Hundreds of fucking zombies came out of nowhere. Zombies? Bro, are you high? Yo, bullshit. They killed most of my buddies. Mary, Jonathan, Sting. They got fucking eaten. Come on, you gotta help. What? Aw, man. Okay, I get it. We got a jet. What about this asshole? Forget him. Saddle up, boys. Zombies tearing up the city again? I knew this was gonna happen. Me too. I took 2 hours too. There's no time to waste. I gotta go. Man, this place is fucked. Oh shit, not again. Those zombies are... yeah, those are zombies. It looks like the townspeople got slaughtered by the undead. To think the lightning can strike twice. Technically 3 times. Apparently it happened in another city before the first game. 2 years ago, everyone in my town got eaten by zombies. Who would have used the serum to make it happen again? Each corpse's head is gnawed open. I gotta guess that the zombies ate their brains. Fuck! There's zombies everywhere. It looks like they ate everything in town, or everyone in town. Where did all these zombies come from? There's so many of them. They just rolled over the town like a tidal wave, made of blood. Maybe I shouldn't think too much about this. Yeah, they're like, come on, man. You know what you signed up for. It's a zombie game. Don't worry about the details. Hey, that used to be a good store, and all it took was a few zombie assholes to ruin it for everyone. Hold up, what are you trying to say? You got a problem with zombies, buddy? I'll have you know I'm a quarter zombie, so why don't you watch your fucking mouth when you talk about zombies around me, bitch? This store's profit margins are definitely gonna be in the red. Okay, we got jokes. I'm the only human left alive. Doc's reincarnation serum is off the hook. I think it could wipe out a town in just a few hours. No survivors to be seen. Those brain-eating hordes killed everyone here. No survivors to be seen. Now that the undead are back, it's obviously someone's been messing with the reincarnation serum, but who would do such a thing? This is Moo. Am I missing something? I can see tons of corpses inside the store. Let's see, I bet you cash money that the people using Doc's serum to make Purple Sky are the same people who made these zombies. The undead are closing in. They've noticed me. They don't move so quick though, so it'll take a while to reach me. Can I move now? Nope. Let's see. I must be missing of the triggers. Pixel hunt. Oh, there we go. Of course, everybody knows you're supposed to look at the second smokestack on the left, obviously. It looks like a car rammed into that store and now it's on fire. If the undead attacked you while you were driving, you'd be screwed. Thick smoke is billowing from the fires all over town. It's gonna be a repeat of the incident from 2 years ago. I never thought that while I was knocked out, zombies would have turned the town into a living hell. I can't believe how quickly they decimated the city. I wonder if Sheila is safe. I have to find her. But where do I even start looking? Imagine you just got forcefully injected with heroin, and then you have to, like, kick in to save the city from zombie mode. Damn, that'd make a good start for the next Resident Evil game. Resident Evil 10 starts off with Chris Redfield getting kidnapped by bikers and forcefully injected with heroin. And then you take control of him right after that in another zombie apocalypse. Capcom, you can have that idea for free because I got it from Dead of the Brain too. That one's all you guys. I want to play that game. Make that, please. Let's see. Let me breathe for a second and think this through. After visiting Disco Xena, where did Sheila go? Oh, what the hell? Wasn't it Light Dance Street? That's right, after Disco Xena, Sheila headed to Light Dance Street. And then after getting captured by Bloody Fox, who rescued her? Steve. Why are they quizzing me right now? I'm taking a freaking quiz. That's right, Sheila was rescued by Steve. That's how it is, right? Right, so to find Sheila, I should try checking places where Steve might go. Should I have chosen all the wrong answers so I could have got more dialogue? So thinking of places where Steve might have headed, the 32 Precinct, Reese, or the Perrine Research Institute. I mean, I'm assuming he's gonna take, if he has Sheila, I'm assuming he's taking her to the Institute. The town got torn up by the zombie attack, so he might have tried taking shelter somewhere far away, like the Perrine Institute. And if he's not there, I can ask Oscar Leasley where he might have gone. Okay, off to the Institute, I guess. Dun, 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 dun. Sure enough, things are pretty desolate once you leave town. That's the fire escape, leads up to the second floor. No signs of damage to the building as expected. The undead didn't make it out here yet. There's no streetlights, so I've gotta make do by moonlight. How do we get out here? I thought our character said he didn't have a car. I guess this is the entrance, but I can't see anything inside. It's pitch black. Okay, time to head inside. What? Ah, hell, the door's locked. Can't get in this way. Alright, backside it is. No choice, I gotta use the emergency stairs. It should lead up to the second floor. Let's crack it open and see. An auto lock. The code BA41 is on the screen. So the password is... I don't know. Am I supposed to know? 1, 2, 3, 4. I biffed it. Better try again. Alright, maybe the password is somewhere in the environment. The code KV86 is on the screen. Is there... Oh, this is copy protection. That's what this is. There's probably something that comes in the game box that you match up with these letters and numbers here to get the code for the screen here. Okay, well, I don't have that, so I need to figure out how to solve the copy protection. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Or maybe that's a good place to save and end for tonight then. Yeah, it's almost 5 a.m. We started the, we finally got to the zombie outbreak. Took 2 gosh darn hours. Although, parts of the intro were interesting, but there was also a lot of yapping and recapping shit from the first game. That took forever. But we're finally past it all, so everything that happens from here on out should hopefully not be a slow burn. And that'll also give me some time tomorrow to figure out how to solve the copy protection. So when I start stream, we can hit the ground running and just solve this little puzzle here. I've been mostly playing PC games and like DOS recently, and those usually come with a bunch of extra like PDFs and stuff of the game manual and other like pack-in things, maps and copyright protection things. So, but this is just someone, you know, ripping a PC98 game and translating it, so I doubt it's included in there. So that's it for tonight. I'm out. Dead of the Brain 2 is so far not as good as the first one, but maybe, I don't know how long it is. Maybe it's like twice as long. Do I stream on any other platforms? Nope, just on Twitch. I've been uploading my VODs to YouTube for the last like year and a half or something like that, but I haven't streamed on there, although I've been considering doing it because, I mean, I guess if you think about it, like, numbers wise, my YouTube VODs get more views than my stream on Twitch does, so I don't know, maybe I should be restreaming on YouTube as well. And after my YouTube is good, I guess so. Yeah, if I can just combine both of the chats into one window, that would be cool. I mean, if there is a YouTube chat, there may not be. Who knows? But I've been thinking about it. I've had absolutely zero luck on Twitch, so maybe throwing YouTube into the mix would be the play. I'm not really interested in trying out like Kick or Rumble or any of that shit though, but I might give YouTube streaming a shot someday. We'll see how it goes. But that's it for tonight. Why is there 2 Dead of the Brains on my screen? Weird. But thanks for coming through and lurking, chilling, whatever, chilling, watching me play some old weird games. This game's gonna get way better tomorrow night. This was just the setup. There was some weird stuff that happened still, but I have a feeling tomorrow game's gonna be way sicker. So that's it for me though. I'm out. Peace. Let me make sure I save my game again in case I forgot. I kind of feel like I did. Alright. Later. Peace.